Good morning, everyone. Here we are, May 9th, 2026, Saturday morning here. Life is so short. Life is so long. Your cup is half empty, or your cup is half full. You might have heard those as a kid. Do you see your cup? See your cup half empty or half full, right? And maybe it can be both. Maybe life can be short and life can also be very long. You are where you are right now in this timeline of life, the age apparently that you are, where you are, how long you've lived, all the experience, the history in the past. Here we are today, and God willing, moving forward. I was at the gym this morning and a guy walks up to me and we're talking about life and he says, life is so short. And I said, it is. And it's also very long. If you see it being short and you know that it's short, my question to you is, what would you do differently if you knew that you only had a short amount of time to live? And he said, I'd make a whole list of things that I would do. I said, my exercise for you is to go home, make that list, and go live that list immediately. So often in life, we're waiting for that moment to do the thing that we want, to say the thing that we want, to live how we want to live, to give how we want to give. Start today. Start today. Start today. Here we are. And so my question to you is, if you knew you had one week left to live, let's say you had 1 hour left to live, or maybe 1 minute left to live, how would you give that last minute that you have? How would you pour into the last minute that you had? What are you doing with your time today? Are you living it the way that you would if you knew that this was the last week you had to live, the last day, the last minute, the last moment? If you are, that's amazing. If you're not, what can we do to make adjustments so that you can? This life is precious. It's never too late until it is. So if you're listening to this right now and you still have time, congratulations. How are you going to pour into this day? How are you going to invest this day? What kind of thoughts are you going to think throughout the day? What kind of things are you going to feed yourself? What are you going to say? This is called living a life of intention. Because one day, it will be our last day. One moment will be our last moment. One breath will be our last breath. Tap into the gift of life today, guys. Make it a great one. Bye for now.